Welcome to the first video series on the presentation of Latin technique for the professional examination. This first film deals with the rumba at associate level and is based on the revised technique devised by the Imperial Society of Teachers of Dancing. Now, please understand it is not intended to replace lessons with a good teacher, who would of course explain the principles involved and check your progress, ability and knowledge. We could never do this fully in a film of this nature. Nevertheless, used in conjunction with lessons and your revised technique book, it should be a source of great help in your studies. Now, our intention is to show you the figures and then give examples of how to present the technique in a clear and concise manner. Remember, the emphasis is on presentation. It is not my intention to explain the technique or give precedes and follows. Indeed, I shall only mention a precede and follow if something happens to change the pattern of the figure. There are several different methods of presenting the technical headings. The examiner will be very satisfied if these are clear and logical, accompanied by accurate solo demonstrations and a convincing use of arms where necessary. I find it practical to use step numbers when presenting the individual chart headings, such as foot positions, alignment, footwork. But when giving a description, it's important to give the rhythm and not the step number. Now, my own method of description is to first give the starting position of the figure, in other words, everything above the chart headings in the book. Then, as I explain the figure step by step, first I give the foot position, next the turn, if any, then the lead, if any, and finally take the step and give the rhythm at the same time. I give the finishing position at the end of the figure, but this is unnecessary if the whole figure is danced with normal hold from beginning to end. You'll notice I do not give the actual amount of turn or detailed leads in a description. These can be asked for as separate questions. I take shortcuts where possible, just giving the essentials and using an economy of words. For example, in rumba, where a continuous turn is made over a figure or over 3 steps, I would mention this first. You'll understand this as the film progresses. Now, Robert and Helen are going to show each figure slowly so that you can get a good overall picture of the figure, and then I'm going to give examples of the presentation of the technique. So first of all, I'm going to ask Robert and Helen to dance the basic movement, and they're going to dance it for you twice. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. And now I'm going to give a description of the basic movement as now. So, I commence in closed facing position, feet apart, weight on right foot. I'm going to make a continuous turn to the left throughout. Left foot forward, 2. Replace weight back to right foot, 3. Left foot to side and slightly back, 4, 1. Right foot back, 2. Replace weight forward to left foot, 3. Right foot to the side, 4, 1. The amount of turn, I made an 1/8 of a turn to the left over each group of 3 steps, but I could make up to 1/4. And now a description of the knee and hip action. I'm going to describe it on the first 3 steps of the basic movement as now. So, as the left foot moves forward, the left knee is flexed. As the weight is taken onto the left foot, the knee will straighten, the hips will move softly to the left, and the right knee will flex. As the weight is taken back to the right foot, the right knee will straighten, the hips will move softly to the right, and the left knee will be slightly flexed. As the left foot moves to the side and slightly back, The knee is flexed. As the weight is taken onto the left foot, the knee will straighten, the hips move softly to the left, and the right knee will be slightly flexed. Now you could be asked for the knee and hip action just on one step, and the same rules would apply. And now the fan. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now would you show that from a different angle, please? Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. And now I will describe the fan as that. So I commence in closed facing position, feet apart, weight on right foot, and dance the first 3 steps of the basic movement at 2, 3, 4, 1. Right foot back, leading lady forward, 2. Replace weight forward to left foot, leading lady to left, and releasing hold with right hand, 3. Right foot to side, still leading lady to left, 4, 1, now in fan position. And the amount of turn, I made an eighth of a turn to the left over steps 1, 2, 3, and no turn over 4, 5, 6. And now the ladies' description. I commence in closed facing position, feet apart, weight on left foot, and dance the first 3 steps of the basic movement. 2, 3, 4, 1. Left foot forward towards partner, 2. Right foot back and slightly to the side, turning to the left, 3. Left foot back, still turning left, 4, 1. Now in fan position. And the ladies' amount of turn, an eighth to the left over steps 1, 2, 3, and a quarter to the left over steps 4, 5, 6. And now Robert and Helen are going to show you another amount of turn. Please, Robert and Helen. Now, we can dance a quarter of a turn over the first 3 steps of the basic movement instead of an eighth. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1. Now it's desirable now to continue the turn. We'll make another eighth of a turn for the man and 3/8 for the lady. And the gentleman will end with his right foot to side and slightly forward instead of to the side. And 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. And now the Alemana. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. And I will give a description of the Alemana as man. So I commence with feet apart, weight on right foot, in fan position. Left foot forward, allowing lady to close, 2. Replace weight back to right foot, leading lady forward, 3. Close left foot to right foot, still leading lady forward, commencing to turn her to her right, and raising the left arm, 4, 1. Now on the next 3 steps, I will turn lady to her right under the raised arms. Right foot back, 2. Replace weight forward to left foot, 3. Close right foot to left foot, 4, 1. And regain normal hold. And now the ladies' description. I will commence with left foot back in fan position, weight on left foot. Close right foot to left foot, 2. Left foot forward, 3. Right foot forward, commencing to turn to the right, 4, 1. 3 forward walks, turning to the right, under the raised arms, left, right, left, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, and regain normal hold. Now the man made no turn on the Alemana, and the lady made a turn and a quarter. Now I'm going to dance the fan and Alemana as man, just dancing it, and please remember, if you're asked to dance a figure in your examination, always give the rhythm as you dance it, never do anything silently. So the fan and Alemana, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And you'll notice that I use the arms, I hope, in a convincing manner. And now we have other amounts of turn that we can use on the Alemana and other finishing positions. So Robert and Helen are going to come back and dance the Alemana again for us, please. And this time, the lady will make a quarter of a turn more. Instead of a turn and a quarter, she will make a turn and a half. And she will end with her left foot to side and slightly back. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So you'll notice she's now at right angles to the man on his right side, ready to dance an opening out movement. And now she can make a further quarter, making a turn and 3 quarters altogether. Now you'll notice that she always takes step number 6 forward. It will start forward, and this time it will end back. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So she is now on the man's right side, in right side-by-side position. He's placed his right hand on her back and lowered the joined arms in front of the body. And from here we could dance a spiral. And now we could also dance an Alemana from open facing position, in which case the lady could dance a complete turn to her right. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We could also use the other finishing positions of right angles and right side by side. So would you dance that again for me, please? Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, stop. And this time we're going to end with the lady making an extra quarter, so it will be a turn and a quarter to right angles. And 2, 3, 4, 1. So again, she's ended with her left foot to side and slightly back. Or we could end it in right side by side position with her left foot back. So she's made a further quarter turn. Now also remember that on an Alemana, if we started in open facing position, and the man has taken his right foot to the side and slightly forward on his preceding step, the lady will close. But if he has taken his right foot forward on the preceding step, such as the last step of the hockey stick, the lady will step back on the first step of her Alemana, or any figure that follows. And 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. And now, we've got 2 other finishing positions for the Alemana. So we'll take our Alemana from our normal fan position. And we're going to end, still in closed facing position, but both stepping to the side on the last step, taking double hold. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. To follow with the hand to hand. We'll just show 1 bar, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right, and also from fan position, again stepping to the side on the last step. But we're going to take our weight more quickly onto the last step and brush the free foot to the other foot on count 1. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And we take a normal hold, and that is our entry to the side step. Thank you. And next, the hockey stick. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And from another angle, Ready, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Now a description of the hockey stick as now. So I commence in fan position, feet apart, weight on right foot, left foot forward, allowing lady to close, 2. Replace weight back to right foot, leading lady forward, 3. Close left foot to right foot, still leading lady forward, and raising the left arm, 4, 1. Over the next 3 steps, I'm going to turn slightly to the right, turning lady to her left under the raised arms. Right foot back, 2. Replace weight forward to left foot, 3. Right foot forward, 4, 1. Now in open facing position, having lowered the joined arms. And the amount of turn for the man, no turn on steps 1, 2, 3, and 1/8 to the right over steps 4, 5, and 6. Now I'll give the ladies foot positions. So notice this time I'm going to say the step numbers instead of the rhythm. So I commence in fan position with left foot back, weight on the left foot. 1, close right foot to left foot. 2, left foot forward. 3, right foot forward. 4, left foot forward. 5, right foot back and slightly to the side. And 6, left foot back. And the lady's amount of turn, she has made no turn on steps 1, 2, 3, and 5/8 to the left over 4, 5, 6. And now the progressive walks. Now these are groups of walks danced forward or back, usually in groups of 3 or 6. And they can be danced in closed facing position or open facing position. So Robin and Helen are going to give you an example of each, starting with the progressive walks forward in closed facing position. And we'll show them with a slight curve to the left. Now we do our basic movement, and we're going to take the last step forward for the man and back for the lady as our entry. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we're going to do 6 progressive walks, curving slightly to the left, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and now we will dance the progressive walks moving back in close facing position. Now this time we'll show them from 3 steps of a basic movement, the man taking the 3rd step back and the lady forward, and we'll show them without turn this time. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, and now we do them from open facing position, moving forward. If you'd like to come down this end of the room, and we're going to do them, imagine that we've danced a hockey stick, so the man has ended forward on his right foot and the lady back left. And we'll show them without turn. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now stay up there, and we'll show them now from the open facing position, moving back and curving right this time. So we do the first 3 of basic with the man stepping back and the lady forward. And 2, 3, 4, 1. Continue with 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Now the natural top. Just going to dance the natural top for you. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we'll do it from the first 3 steps of a basic movement, starting in closed facing position, and you'll note that we check the turn normally made to the left. So there'll be a slight turn to the left on the first step, and then we'll come back to the original position. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And now from open facing position, dancing the first 3 steps of the basic movement, the lady will either close on the first step if the man is sliding slightly forward, or she will step back if he has stepped forward. What would you like to show, Robert?
Sliding slightly forward.
Okay, so the lady will close on the first step of the basic, and this time there will be no turn, and we'll show just the last 3 steps of the natural turn, which can be danced alone. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, thank you. And now I will describe the natural top as man. So I commence in close facing position, feet apart, weight on left foot. Right foot behind left foot, toe to heel, toe turned out, turning to the right, 2. Left foot to the side, still turning, 3. I repeat these 2 steps to the counts of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, close right foot to left foot, 4, 1. I will just give the foot positions of the first 2 steps as lady. So as lady, step 1 is left foot to the side, and step 2 is right foot in front of left foot with the toe turned out. Then of course I will repeat those 2 steps until the end. And now, the amount of turn, we make up to 2 complete turns over the whole figure. Up to 2 complete turns. It can be less. I'd like you to note the footwork as man. It is still more flat on each step, which is the normal footwork in Rumba throughout, but he has a very late lowering of the right heel in order to keep his weight more forward towards the center of the turn. So if you'll just watch my feet on this, I have the late lowering of the right heel. I take my foot behind and I will lower as I start to take the next step. And so on. So next, the natural opening up movement. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Nice short little step. Description for the man. I commence in closed facing position, feet together, weight on right foot. Left foot to the side, turning lady to her right, 2. Replace weight to right foot, commencing to turn lady to the left, 3. And close left foot to right foot, still turning lady to the left to face me, 4, 1. Now there's no actual turn for the man, but there is a body turn, which I don't mention on the description because I feel it's there just for the shape and to turn the lady. So the body turn is, I turn body slightly to the right on step 1, commence to turn the body to the left on 2, and the body returns to the original position on step 3. And now the lady's description. Commence with feet apart in closed facing position, weight on left foot. Right foot back, turning to the right on the left foot, 2. Replace weight forward to left foot, commencing to turn to the left, 3. And right foot to the side, still turning left, 4, 1. And her amount of turn, please excuse my back, is a half a turn to the right on the left foot on step 1, and a half a turn to the left over steps 2 and 3. And now the side step. Ready, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we'll dance a precede to that. We'll do the last 3 steps of the basic movement, and the man will take the last step forward and slightly to the side, the lady back and slightly to the side, and the man will brush his left foot to right foot, lady right foot to left foot on count 1. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Now, description as man, commencing closed facing position, feet together, weight on left foot. left foot to the side, 2, close right foot to left foot, 3, and repeat these 2 steps twice more to the counts of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And remember that you will always brush the free foot on count 1 of the preceding figure if you are starting it with the feet apart, maybe from an Alemana, as we showed before, or the last step of a spot turn. We will always brush on the count of 1 preceding the side step. And now the closed hip twist. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Description for the man. Heads in close facing position, feet together, weight on right foot. And dance a natural opening out movement. 2, 3, 4, 1. Right foot back, turning lady to her right, 2. Replace weight forward to left foot, turning lady left and releasing hold with right hand, 3. And then right foot to the side, still turning lady to her left, 4, 1. Now in fan position. And to the lady, commence in closed facing position, feet apart, weight on left foot. And dance a natural opening out movement. 2, 3, 4, 1. Left foot forward, small step, turning to the right, 2. Right foot back and slightly to the side, turning to the left, 3. And left foot back, still turning left, 4, 1, now in fan position. And the lady's amount of turn, a half a turn to the right on the left foot on step 1, a half a turn to the left over steps 2 and 3. 3/8 to the right on 4, and 5/8 to the left over 5 and 6. And now the Cucaracha. Now, a Cucaracha is a pressure step, and it is a group of 3 steps, starting with the feet together, and either foot can go into any open position with part weight, replace, and close. For example, my left foot could go to the side, replace, close. I could go diagonally forward with my right foot, replace, close, or any open position. Within the associate syllabus, we only dance them to the side, following the side step, but they're often danced in other positions in more advanced variations. Now, Robert and Helen are going to show you a side Cucaracha to the left and a side Cucaracha to the right. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. And the foot positions on a side Cucaracha to the left would be left foot to the side with part weight on step 1, replace weight to right foot 2, and close left foot to right foot on step 3. And the footwork, I'll do this on a Cucaracha to the right, would be 1, ball flat, 2, flat, 3, ball flat. And now the hands to hand. Now we're going to show this preceded by an Alemana, taking the last step of the Alemana to the side and taking double hold. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Now a description. As man, I start in closed facing position with feet apart, double hold. Left foot back, turning to the left, turning lady to her right, and releasing hold with the left hand, 2. Now in right side by side position. Replace weight forward to right foot, commencing to turn to the right, commencing to turn lady to her left, 3. Left foot to the side, still turning right, and still turning lady to the left, 4, 1, and regain double hold. Right foot back, turning to the right, turning lady to her left, and releasing hold with the right hand, 2. Now in left side-by-side position. Replace weight forward to left foot, commencing to turn to the left, commencing to turn lady to her right, 3. Right foot to the side, still turning to the left, still turning lady to her right, 4, 1, and regain double hold again, and repeat the first 3 steps, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we could just dance the first 3 steps of the hand-to-hand, or I could just dance 6 steps. And now the ladies are mounted turn. A quarter to the right on step 1. A quarter to the left over steps 2 and 3. A quarter to the left on step 4. A quarter to the right over steps 5 and 6. And then steps 1 to 3 are repeated. Now spot turns. These are 3 forward walks, danced solo by the man or the lady, and circling to the right or the left. Or there can be a solo turn in which one foot actually remains on the spot around which the circle is made. So we're going to start with the man turning left and the lady right, and we'll do the 3 forward walks type of spot turn. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1. And now we'll show the man turning right and the lady turning left, and this time we'll do what I call the spotty spot turn, keeping one foot in place. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. And now the reverse top. Ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now I'll show it to you from a natural opening out movement because it changes the natural opening out movement. So we're going to dance just the first 2 steps of the natural opening out movement and then stop, please, Robert. And 2, 3. Now on the 3rd step, the man is going to place his left foot in front of his right foot, heel to toe with the toe turned out, turning slightly to the left, bringing the lady into close facing position so that she will end with her right foot back and slightly to the side. Count 4, 1. And now continue to the top, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Now I will describe it as man. I commence in close facing position with left foot in front of right foot, with the toe turned out, heel to toe. Right foot to the side and slightly forward, turning to the left, 2. Swivel on the ball of the left foot to end with left heel opposite right toe, toe turned out, count 3. And repeat these 2 steps to the counts of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You will notice that I kept my left toe glued to the floor throughout the figure. Now, the lady's description, I commence in close facing position with right foot back and slightly to the side. Left foot behind right foot, toe to heel, toe turned out, and turning to the left, 2. Right foot back and slightly to the side, still turning, 3. I repeat these 2 steps to the counts of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And now the opening out from reverse top. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1. And now we'll dance the first 6 steps of the reverse top, which is the precede. And you'll notice that the opening out from reverse top is really like a continuation of top, with the man enlarging the circle so that they end in fan position. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Now a description as man. I commence in close facing position, having danced 6 steps of reverse top. And I'm going to turn to the left throughout, turning lady to her left. Right foot to the side and slightly forward, and then release hold with right hand, 2. Left foot in front of right foot, heel to toe with the toe turned out, count 3. And right foot to the side and slightly forward, count 4, 1. Now in fan position. And the lady, I commence in close facing position, having danced 6 steps of reverse top, and I continue with steps 7 and 8 of the reverse top. Count 2, 3, and then left foot back in fan position, 4, 1. So as lady, I have made a quarter more than the man. The man has made 3/8 to the left, and the lady has made 5/8. And now the Aida. We're going to show this from the first 6 steps of reverse top. You ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now would you just show the Aida on its own, please? Just the 3 steps, which is the Aida. And 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. And a description for the man. I start in close facing position, having done 6 of reverse top, and dance 3 progressive walks back, starting with the right foot and curving to the right, leading lady to curve to her left and releasing hold with the right hand, 2, 3, 4, 1, to end side by side in a V-shaped position. The man has made 3/8 of a turn to the right, and the lady will have made 3/8 of a turn to the left. And now we have 2 endings to the Aida, which you please show us, Romain and Helen. We're in our Aida position. Ending 1 is a rock and spot turn. You can do the spot turn as 3 walks or keeping the foot in place. Robert and Helen are going to keep the foot in place. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And now ending 2, which is the 2 spot turns. Again, we'll keep 1 foot in place. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. And now the spiral. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we can also end that figure in fan position. The man's steps will not change, but he will overturn the lady so that she will make an extra quarter of a turn to end in fan position. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Now I will describe the figure as man. So I start in close facing position with feet together, weight on right foot, and dance the natural opening out movement. 2, 3, 4. On count 1, raise the left arm and continue to turn the lady to her left under the raised arms, releasing hold with the right hand. Over the next 3 steps, I will continue to turn lady to her left. Right foot back, lowering the left arm. 2. Replace weight forward to left foot, commencing to turn to the left. 3. And right foot to the side and slightly forward, still turning left. 4, 1, to end in open facing position. My amount of turn, I have made no turn on steps 1, 2, 3, or 4. I've made an 1/8 of a turn to the left over steps 5 and 6. And now the lady's description. I commence in close facing position, feet apart, weight on left foot, and dance a natural opening out movement. 2, 3, 4. On the count of 1, continue to turn to the left on the right foot, allowing the left foot to cross loosely in front without weight. Over the next 3 steps, I will continue to turn to the left, left foot forward, 2, right foot back and slightly to the side, 3, and left foot back, 4, 1, now in open facing position. In my amount of turn, I've made a half a turn to the right on the left foot on step 1, a half a turn to the left over steps 2 and 3, and then a further half to the left on 3. 5/8 to the left over 4, 5, and 6. And now the very last figure in the associate syllabus, the open hip twist. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we can also end that figure in fan position. Now this time the lady's steps will not change, but the man will make no turn on 4, 5, 6, so he will end with his right foot to the side. Are you ready? And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Now my last description, as man, I start in open facing position, feet apart, weight on right foot. Left foot forward, 2. Replace weight back to right foot, leading lady forward, 3. Close left foot to right foot, slightly back. Still leading lady forward and then bracing the left arm, 4, 1. Right foot back, turning lady to her right, 2. Replace weight forward to left foot, commencing to turn to the left and turning lady to her left, 3. Right foot to the side and slightly forward, still turning left, still turning lady left, 4, 1, to end in open facing position. Amount of turn, I have made no turn on steps 1, 2, 3, or 4, and a quarter of a turn to the left over steps 5 and 6. And the lady's description, I will start in open facing position, left foot back, weight on left foot. Close right foot to left foot, 2, left foot forward, 3. Right foot forward and then brace the right arm, 4, 1. Left foot forward, small step, turning to the right, 2. Right foot back and slightly to the side, turning to the left, 3. Left foot back, still turning left, 4, 1, to end in open facing position. And the lady's amount of turn, she will make no turn on steps 1, 2, 3, 3/8 of a turn to the right on step 4, and 5/8 of a turn to the left over steps 5 and 6. And so now we've come to the end of the associate syllabus. We hope very much that this film will have helped you in your studies and help you to pass the associate examination with flying colours. Before we leave you, Robert and Helen are going to show a selection of the basic figures danced to music, and they'd be very suitable for you to dance in your associate exam or for your silver medalists. So goodbye for now.